So what are the fastest ways to actually get into Airbnb arbitrage? I'm going to give you this in a second, but before I do that, the 3 fastest ways that you can help me would be push the subscribe button, because I come to you every single day to give you tips, tricks, and strategies on how to get into Airbnb fast. My students get a guarantee in 30 days or less, you will have your first property signed, sealed, and delivered. Now, hit the subscribe button, do me a favor, like the video, and also make sure you guys turn on the notifications, because again, I'm coming to you every day to make sure you guys are successful in this game. Okay, now, let me tell you about when I got into the game back in 2016. There were really little bit of rules, okay? Now, I got in, didn't ask the landlord, got an apartment, didn't know anything about zoning, didn't know anything about the HOA, and I get into Airbnb, and literally 4 months later, old Karen comes to the door and says, listen, I'm here, I'm the management here at this apartment complex. Mike, you're not doing it here. I was like, what? I had no clue. I was devastated. My whole business, dreams, aspirations, and goals I thought were like gone, right? Today, 7 years later, I'm the #1 Airbnb educator, okay? Because I was diligently studying, researching thousands of hours of how to improve myself and learn the knowledge of this business. And today, I'm helping people get properties in 30 days or less, guaranteed. Now, what exactly happened with some of my students is this. They're crushing it. Do you guys know what rental arbitrage is? I'm going to explain something to you I think is very important you pay attention to, because a lot of people don't even know what arbitraging is. Arbitraging is where you get a product or service for XYZ price, and then you put it out on the market for a higher price. That's arbitraging. Now we can do this with Airbnb. Now we can put it on a platform for a higher price than we got it for, and we make the delta in between, or you lose money. And in this game, I'm going to tell you something, and you're probably not going to want to hear what I'm going to say. So I hope you're sitting down, because I'm going to knock your socks off and hit you in the chest on this one. Listen, most people fail in Airbnb, okay? I'm never going to blow smoke. I'm going to be transparent with you. Most people get into Airbnb and fail in their first year. Now, you're probably wondering why. And the reason is 2 main reasons why people fail. Number 1, they don't understand the property and the market research. In other words, they don't know what the property itself should look like. Should it be contemporary? Should it be Western? What are the themes of the property? Should it have a pool? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? What city should it be in? What zip code should it be in? Are there places that have better zip codes within a city that are going to do good on Airbnb? Should it be in the mountains, right? What should it be around a hospital? Should it be around hotels? Should it be around lakes, right? These are things, should it have a pool? Right? These are things that we have to know. And if you don't know, you can get yourself caught with your shorts down, because guess what? If you don't have enough guests showing up, you now are not able to make the rent payment and utility payments to either the mortgage company if you own the property, or if you're renting the property from a landlord, now you can't make your payments. And that's no way to run a business. So let me tell you something. This is why my students are crushing it right now, because they have my help and they're understanding property and market research. Number 1. Number 2, if you don't own a property, you got to ask a landlord to sign an addendum, which is basically a lease that says, hey, look, Mr. Landlord, you know that we're not going to live in the property. You accept us to run a business out of it. You're allowing us to take photographs, professionally photograph the property inside. And that if anything happens to the property with zoning or HOA, you're allowing us to get out of the lease. That's what I made for myself. My attorney's prepared for me, not for you guys, but I share it with my students. Okay, so this is arbitraging, and here are my opinion. Lenny got his first property, had no clue what Airbnb was 8 days ago. Had no clue. Today he has his property. He got a lease signed in 8 days here in Jacksonville, Florida, and he lives in North Carolina because I showed him the ropes. 1 week later, he has a signed contract. Now, Mitzi, she even beat him. She contacts me, says, look, I want to be the fastest student you ever had. I said, okay, great. What do you want to do? She goes, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to crush it. I'm going to follow all. I'm going to give you your greatest student. She goes out there and in 3 days gets her first property. I've got students like this that are literally within under 2 weeks. They're just, boom, getting properties and doing really well. I got a student right now that has 98% occupancy on a property. Her second month, she did so much in revenue. It's unbelievable. So it's humbling to say that, but I want to make sure you guys understand what it really is. Now, I believe that the 3 fastest ways for you to get into arbitrage are this. You can join a Facebook group. If you just go to Facebook and look at the different groups that they have for Airbnb, you'll see people that are trying to get into business. What you can do there is you can actually reach out to someone and say, hey, I'm trying to get into Airbnb, right? There are options for partnerships. Meaning if somebody's looking to get an Airbnb, but maybe they don't have the money, you can maybe do a JV or a partnership to say, hey, listen, if you manage the property and you do the day-to-day activity, I'll put up the money for the, the rent and the utilities to get started, because the property should make the money. If it's done right, the property should make the rent and utilities. You better, unless you don't know what you're doing, it should definitely make the rent and utilities each month, so you shouldn't have to come out of your pocket. However, somebody's got to put up the deposit, somebody's got to put up the first month of rent, and somebody's got to put up any of the initial expenses. So I could partner with someone and say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get into Airbnb, okay? I don't have the money right now to get into Airbnb, but I do have the experience. I believe I can run this business. I believe I can manage the property. If you put up the money, we will split the monthly profit 50-50. So whatever the profit is at the end of the month, I get 50. You're a silent partner, you just put up the money, I'll give you 50% as well. That is one way to get into it, is Facebook groups, just looking for people that are trying to get into Airbnb. B is, I've got a group of hundreds of people already. My students are the number one, in my opinion, greatest family of Airbnbers on this planet. You can literally come into my group and say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get into Airbnb because I've got students that maybe don't have the money as well, right? Maybe they don't have the money to get started, but you want to partner with them. Maybe you have the money, or maybe you have the experience, right? Our latest student said this, listen, I don't have the experience, but I have the money. Another student said, hey, I got the money, but I don't have the experience. And they are now partnering and they're doing a 50-50. And it's an awesome, awesome agreement. So that's number one, okay? Number two way you can get in is called house hack, okay? And if you haven't heard of house hacking, it's pretty damn awesome, okay? But you gotta kind of own a property. So what this means here, well, you could rent, right? But generally it's for people that own a property. And let's say that you have a 3-bedroom house, and maybe you want to rent out one of the bedrooms, and put it in Airbnb. So let's say you have a 3-bedroom house and you wanna rent out the master. They have access to the kitchen, they have access to a bathroom, and they have access to their big master suite in the house. You can bring Airbnb people in by putting a key lock, a push code or a key lock on the master bedroom, and people can come in and out. You gotta be okay with doing this, okay? Because you're gonna have people coming in and out of your house. Now, they are background checked on Airbnb, so you are safe from that standpoint. But this is a fast way of supplementing some of the mortgage payment or even rent payment. Maybe you rent a place right now and you're like, look, I got a ton of space. What if I could just put one of my rooms on Airbnb or vrbo for maybe a travel nurse, maybe a doctor, a chiropractor, business professional, right? You can put your 1 bedroom or even 2 bedrooms, and maybe you stay in one and you got 2 empty bedrooms. You can actually create income off of those other rooms that you're not currently using. This is probably one of the easiest ways, right? Because you've already got the property, there's no landlord approval. It's your property. So now you can just go in there and start taking rooms and putting them on Airbnb. That is the second way, the fastest ways that you can get into Airbnb. And the third way, which is the initial way that I got in and continued to scale, is called rental arbitrage. This is where essentially, and when this came out, I was like, guys, you gotta be kidding me. You mean that I can go online, find a rental, and I can actually negotiate with the landlord to let me put it on Airbnb instead of living in the property. So now what we're gonna do, this is called rental arbitrage. We're gonna find a landlord who's already trying to rent to a traditional tenant. And we're gonna say, hey, listen, we're a corporate leasing company. We welcome in short-term guests, travel nurses, doctors, chiropractors, business professional, relocators. Sometimes they stay for 2 to 3 days. Sometimes they stay for, 2 to 3 months. But Mr. Landlord, we're gonna make sure your property stays in for sale condition the entire time. The reason for that is we have a professional maintenance crew and we have a professional cleaning company that comes in and deep cleans the property a couple times a week. We would like to do a 2-year lease with you to show that we're serious. We've got no pets, no little children, okay? We're gonna make sure we have no smokers, okay? We're gonna make sure the property stays in immaculate condition all the way through the lease, okay? That's what we take pride in. And so you're gonna pitch a landlord who's in pain because they're not able to rent. Here's the hack. They're not able to rent to a traditional tenant and the place has been vacant for several months. So they're in pain. How do we find that? Zillow.com. How do you filter by people that have been waiting for a long time? Filter it by properties on Zillow that have been listed for more than 90 days. Now you've got a landlord who's in pain. That's worthy of a thumbs up and a subscribe right there. This gave you a gem. Now we've got landlords that are in pain, trying to rent their property, haven't been able to rent it, and we come up and we give them an amazing, amazing opportunity. By the way, if you guys want the actual script, the written script, just message me in the comments. I'll tell you what, better yet, if you want the script, go into the description. I'll put a link for the script for you guys, okay? This is what you're gonna send to landlords first. Warms them up. They're in pain. And now That's when you can go on the phone after because they've responded back and said they're interested already. All right, so that's the process. And by the way, you guys do this on Zillow.com. You don't have to drive around for dollars. You don't have to do all this hokey stuff that people are saying, okay? That's rental arbitrage. So what you're gonna do is make sure that the money makes sense, okay? When we find a rental that we like, that's around the 4 H's, hills, hospitals, hotels, or any property that has a pool or a hot tub, that's the HUO, in an area that we like, we're gonna then send the script to them, and then from there, they're gonna come back and say they're interested or not. If they say they're interested, now we check the numbers in airdna.co, and this is where it has to make sense financially. Because just because the landlord said yes doesn't mean that it's a good property for us. Am I right or right? So what we'll do is we'll check it in AirDNA, and if you took anything away from this, anything from this video, listen, do not get into Airbnb without professional paid software. My students get it for free, okay? So, and I give them my $2,000 software. I'm telling you something, it's like driving a car without brakes. It's like trying to breathe without air or have blood in your body. It's that important. You don't want to get into a property that doesn't make sense financially. So, guys, if you want the actual script, go ahead and look in the description box. I'm going to give it to you guys, all right? Because I love you and I want you to win. This is why I come to you. This is why I want you to push the like button, and this is why I want you to share this video with your friends and also, or anybody that wants to get into Airbnb, okay? And also subscribe to the channel. So these are the 3 fastest ways that you can get into arbitrage, and if you need my help at all, put the word Airbnb in comments, and I will reach out to you directly and make sure I take care of you right away. My name is Investor Mike. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you on the inside the game. Let's roll.